interest of their masses in various states matters a lot. Okay, look at what is happening at the moment. If I'm a member of PDP, if I'm a member of PDP now, I'll go and tell my brother, go and vote for state or governor. I will ask you as a presidency. So I should not vote for presidency. It's a contradictory matter altogether, and they are getting it wrong. Should not get it wrong. These are politicians, they know what they are fighting for. Somebody went to Muma to them, to them, said, why are you attacking this thing? It is an ironical issue. That issue that does not really to be sensitive handling it. That is.
All right, thank you very much, George. It does pose a bit of an irony. We have Promise in Gokana. Promise, good morning to you, please. Welcome to Hello Port Harcourt.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, just like you have said, if the PDP can survive without the national.
Can afford to be distant. I didn't say survive. Can they afford to be distant?
Well, they can afford to be distant in the sense that to an extent they may prepare all necessary expectations that take them to reach the war that will come. But one thing that is sure is that what they are doing right now has consequences. Because the PDP never says it's not just distant themselves from the party doing their own. They are also at the same as well fighting the PDP at the national. So you expect another fight from the national. Maybe by my own estimation, we are only waiting for the right time to strike. And I'm very sure by the time they strike, the PDP party will suffer a serious setback. Because it is very, very impossible for them to survive. They can decide to stay on their own, but they cannot survive without the national. I'm sure the implication of this will come in 3 days to come. That's my own opinion.
All right, thank you very much. Promise. All right, hello, Jude. Good morning. Though what the G5 government are demanding for is right, they can be distanced from the national, but not survive without the national. That's Rita in Woji. That's an interesting comment. So yes, they can. Someone made mention you have a right of association. So if you choose not to associate with Jude, nobody's going to fault you. Nobody's going to be angry with you. But the question is, what if you're not with Jude for an extended period of time? How would you feel? Would your morning still have that spice and fervor? Would you still be reminded of how important it is to have your vitamins through, obviously, Ebola and fish? Those are the questions you should be asking yourself. If you can, all well and good. After all, there are options. But if you cannot, don't you think it will be very important for you to continue to improve the relationship you have with Jude? Think about it. Indeed. Yes, this one here says, hi Jude, good morning. All this is just a cat and rat game. I like your analogy about the boyfriend and girlfriend. Weekend wants to be wooed. The federal know what to do. They should woo him because he's an important member of the party. All right, thank you very much. Wooing, yes, it is the season after all. The end of the year is nigh. Well, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll continue to talk about PDP and his dances, flirtations, if you will. Long time away from your sugar boo, your baby pie, your baby ebube, or your ebelebo, however you call that person. Well, that's the analogy we're using this morning as to describe the little brouhaha that's going on in the PDP. For about 4-5 months now, since the primaries were conducted, it's been a steady cry from the camp of Wike and his G5 members of friends, brothers, band together, for a common good to rescue Nigeria and all of that stuff. And they say, look, this man, aka our chairman of the party, that's the PDP, we don't want him. He has failed. We're not impressed with his performance. Can you give someone else the position? But no, it's not being heeded to by the party in general. So, and he's resisted, talking about Iocha Ayu. So there's been he said and a counter saying from both parties. Once again, I cannot help but make mention that it looks and sounds a lot like you feel so do this thing for me now, I will go. I don't want you again. I don't want you as my boyfriend again. Go away. I don't want you. Leave me alone. I will not come to your house again. Leave me alone. That's how it sounds. Yeah. So, but for how long can this continue? It's a partnership. They're a family. On several occasions, members of the PDP on both divide have described themselves as family members, and as family members, there are bound to be skirmishes. There are bound to be quarrels and disagreement. That's what family is about. But families should and very often will resolve those issues. But those issues, in the case of the PDP, are beginning to drag a little too long. This is November, for Pete's sake. What's going to happen? Oh, by the way, Wiki was speaking a few days ago. Okay? Just listen to that.
We have never closed the door for reconciliation.
You hear that? They've never closed the door for reconciliation. They want to reconcile. Baby, I want to come back. I want us to be together.
We have never closed the door for reconciliation. All we are saying for equity, fairness, and justice. In fact, that's the hallmark of what PDP stands for. We have never closed door, and we're not closed door.
Yes, see, all I wanted is that you just apologize to me. I don't like what you did. How about consider my feelings? I'm a human being.
All we are saying, look, let the right thing be done. This is the bedrock of the party. This G5 you are saying. So we will not close the door for reconciliation.
So, on this Pokey Talk station, I ask yet again, do you think the PDP in Rivers State in particular can afford to be too far away from the PDP at the national level? Join us this morning. 017-923-0002, 017-923-0003. Those are the old GSM numbers. The smart one for smart people is 070-0923-0923. 070-0923-0923. That's our primary focus. That's our primary number. And that's where we get the preferential calls on. Now, WhatsApp and Telegram are available on 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. And then get onto Facebook and Twitter at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH. That's where you find us this morning. Let's get to hear from you. As always, do well, turn down the volume of your radio set. 92.3. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please, can you turn off your radio set, please?
Yes,
okay, all right, go on, please. Talk to us.
The truth of the matter is that we is frustrated. He's looking for reconciliation from the nation. So that's what he's looking for. So what he stands for, saying that the national chairman should resign. That's why the national chairman has not resigned and he will not resign. So we don't know what to do again. It's frustrated. So now he's looking for reconciliation. So that is the position of the whole matter.
Paris is the Oyigbo. Paris, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
Thank you. See, most of the times when I hear the way our people reason, it pains me very, very well. Listening to Wiki, I'm not in support of Wiki. I'm not a PDP member. Everybody knows very, very well. But when someone is doing the rightful thing, we should all know that he's doing the rightful thing. We can say, are you? He is not against IU. If you listen to Wike's utterances, he is not against IU. He is not against Atiku. He said since Atiku is the presidential candidate from the north, IU should step down so that a southerner will take over that chairmanship position. Is there any other thing that he's requesting for? Wike is not requesting for any other thing. It pains me that when people will hear the truth, they will not follow the truth. They will not do the truth. So many people say Wike has an internal motive for IU to step down.
Okay, Perez. Hello, Perez. A lot of people understand that narrative, but the question here, the focus is, do you think the Rivers PDP can afford to be too far away from the federal PDP, from the national group?
Yes, they can equally make it, because the federal has nothing to do with the state. I remember 2016. Yes, the state was handling the power, was having everything, but the state could not deliver. Pending the person in charge. If Wike wants the state to be taken over by PDP, it will be taken over by the PDP. Is the authority. He has everything.
All right, thank you very much, Perez. All right, now WhatsApp and Telegram 0809 030 6416 0809 030 6416. Please, as always, don't call the WhatsApp number. That number is strictly for receiving messages. All right, strictly for receiving messages. And this one here says, hello, Jude. Good morning. It's only a matter of time. These things will be resolved. The closer they get to the D-Day, the more intense their negotiations would be. At the end, a compromise must be reached. Interesting. All right, Emmanuel is speaking to us this time around. He's speaking to us from Rumo Lumeni. Emmanuel, good morning to you, please. Welcome.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning.
For me, what the governor is asking for is, according to the agreement, based on their mutual agreement or constitutional agreement of the political party of, I think, PDP. So, I don't know why PDP is wasting time. If he is saying that I should resign, if Atiku is their presidential candidate, they should remove Ayu and put South person. They can use Celestine Omeya and do the chairman and use anybody from here that him to you not be comfortable with. It's a game now.
It's a game.
Time. They use either Sekebo or any of these people. Use them and do this thing.
So, but the big question, Emmanuel, is it? Do you think the PDP in Rivers can afford to be far away from the national? Oh dear. Zion is a GRA. Zion, this romance and dancing, what's going on?
Let me engage you. It is the national that cannot do with the state.
Interesting.
Without Rivers State PDP, led by Governor Yeso Wike, PDP Global goes nowhere. From 1999 till date, check the history of PDP. The Rivers indigenes have been so pivotal in their development and existence. After Goodluck Jonathan lost his bid, PDP was a sinking ship. It sank. It was drowning almost to the bottom of the seabed. But a faithful like Governor Yeso Wike was there, who knows how to swim, who knows the technicalities in the river. He has floated this ship up. In a twinkle of an eye, even those that contributed in the failure of PDP, they all ran away. They couldn't hold it up. They said, let us see how this man will do it. If you check that period, Governor Wike was concentrating on building the pillars of PDP, not only in Rivers State, but cross-border Nigeria. That was how he able to hook up people like Autumn, who is with him, Makinde and the rest. If you notice, the only man that was speaking as an opposition was Fayose from the West. It was only Fayose. Not until they were attacking Fayose from left, right, center, they never knew that Governor Nyesom Wike is setting up a structure. Today, the PDP is not only a floating ship, but it's like a mountain in the ocean. And every other ship wants to anchor right now. So when you look at it, it is a national that cannot do with the PDP in the state, River State here. And not PDP River State that cannot do with one in national. See, if not that, before now, the PDP has already structured a sellable candidate like Sim Fubara. All this story will not be here. The agitation between Wike and the PDP national, if it was before the primaries, the PDP Rivers State would have floated their own party, get up a structure as it is now, and deliver Sim Fubara. Why you see them, they are still talking with the national, try to look for a common ground for dialogue and let there be peaceful existence? It's because of Sim Fubara, which Governor Wike is already a faithful in the PDP. That is why I got Governor Wike. If he say I am for A, he stands for A till the end.
Okay.
It's not like those other people who will run up and down. They all ran away from PDP. They sank PDP. But Governor Wike have floated PDP, and you expect him to his brainchild. He goes nowhere.
Okay, goes nowhere. So Zion says, look, it's the PDP at the national that cannot afford to stay too far away from the PDP in Rivers. JJ, speaking to us from Elioso. JJ, do you have a different view, please?
I think I'll go with the views of Mr. Zion.
Interesting.
You see, let me digress a bit. You have a Welders Association, for instance, right? You have the unit head, who are like those that work in the IOCs, those in Warri, those in Omoku, and those areas. They are the ones that feed the national. The national does not control anywhere. It is the unit that control. Now, Jude, if you come to PDP River State, you have all the positions that are national also replicated here. Two of us.
Interesting.
You have the chairman, the state chairman, the secretary. You have all those put together. It was designed so that the state can function on their own. So for me, the national, I saw an article where Atiku wrote Udom Emmanuel that they needed some money for campaign. Also wrote to Kowa, and they said no money. So if the national can sustain themselves, why are they writing to states that they need money? Why does the campaign committee at the national need to consult the governors to bring people so that they can form a campaign committee at the national if the national is too important? So as far as I'm concerned, the state can do without the national, but the national cannot even survive one day without the state, because they are the ones moving the party forward. Any question?
All right, thank you very much, JJ. Phone lines are active and good. 070-0923-0923, 070-0923-0923, 070-0923-0923. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, let's move on. Somebody's actually asking me about boil and fish right now. We will leave the boil and fish conversations, for another 20 minutes. Then we can get there. All right. All Good Justice says individual interest is tearing the PDP apart because some persons consider themselves to be too powerful. That is, if things don't go in their own interest, heaven will be loosened. Oh, okay. All right. That's his comments, not my comments. I don't quite agree. But anyway, moving on. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH. That's where you find us. please, once again, when you want to call us, right, use 070-0923-0923. Please don't call the WhatsApp number, all right? I've had about 12 calls on the WhatsApp number in the past 25 minutes, all right? So please don't call the WhatsApp number. You do so, you prevent people who are trying to send us messages from doing so. I can't read it because the screen gets taken over by your calls, all right? So please don't call. If you want to use that number, it's for messaging, all right? 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. All right, that's it. Just send us a message there on WhatsApp and on Telegram, all right, and we'll get to read your comments. On Twitter, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us. King Hugh says, isn't it obvious they can't maintain anything? But what exactly is obvious? Do tell us, please. Do tell us. Okay? All right, do tell us. So, just before we wrap up, we have just about 7 minutes on the program. If you're just joining us this morning, Inside Rivers, we're taking a look at, the down step, between the PDP, the camps in PDP, the now G5 camps, and the camp rather, and the other parts of the party. They say, look, hey, we want to move on. We've been trying to get across to the Rivers State governor and those who are in supporters. Remember when delegations were sent, and if I'm not mistaken, about twice to Rivers State to speak with the governor to say, hey, look, what exactly can we do? We need to reconcile. We need to get. It didn't quite work out. The campaign was flagged off. Very noticeable absent was the governor of River State. Wasn't there? So they need all hands literally to be on deck for what is coming in the next few weeks and months, right? Great. But my question is this morning, the larger PDP caucus, comprises of other states, other party members, other views, big contributors as well. Can the Rivers PDP really afford to not be in tandem with the other groups at the national level? That is. Moses is speaking to us this morning. Good morning, Moses.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning, welcome.
Please, I want to ask you a question. Informal Igbamuno stay there for station.
Informal Igbamuno is in Lagos. He's in Lagos State. Yes.
The missing voice.
Just tune in to Lagos. All right, Nigeria Info in Lagos. Use your phone on the internet. You get him. You listen to him.
Okay.
Foscolo, you are being sought after. It's almost about 3 years now since Foscolo left. You're being sought after. It's not the first time, if I'm honest. But yeah, okay. So Foscolo is in Lagos. Same with Chuma Unoli. Great gang who started here. I was here when I was earning my boots and earning my stripes, if I can say so. Yeah, they particularly Ufoma Igbamuno was very helpful in my foray into radio. All right. Moving on away from that digression, the PDP in the state can do successfully without the national. It is the national that cannot do without the state. Interesting. Interesting. My 2.3.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please, can you reduce the volume or turn it off?
Yes, I've turned it off.
Okay. All right, go on.
The question you are asking, the answer to it is the state can be without the national. That during this electionary period. But after the elections, the state will find it very difficult to do without the national. That is one. Then number two, the question I'm asking is that now, just like some of the caller has narrated, is it not the weak and these 5G governors that remove the chairman, the PDP chairman that was there, and they put this Ayo? Why now are they crying foul for Ayo to be removed after they have used their hand to remove the national chairman that was there? That is the question I'm asking.
Well, maybe they can answer. They're not particularly pleased with the previous national chairman who was from the south. We have Good in Choba. John is Nogbogo. We'll to you, Johnny. Good morning to you, please.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Very well. Welcome, please. Go on.
Okay. My name is Elder Good from Port Harcourt.
Go on.
You see, Nigerians have been crying to God day and night because of wrong leaders we have. So whatever God has to do to ensure the right person comes out, that's our prayer. If it's for them to misunderstand and refuse to reconcile, whatever God wants to do to ensure that sufferings of the nations of this country has come to end.
But good. That's not the question. The question is: do you think the PDP in River State can stay for too long without the national? That's just the focus.
Yes, PDP can survive. They can win the election. They can stay without the national, but the national can never survive
without the state. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. It seems to be an even kill. We should have put up a poll, right, so we can get a more accurate, a view on this subject matter. But anyway, WhatsApp and Telegram 009-030-6416 We have just about 2 minutes left, so I can take one more call. All right, so when you just get through to us, all right, let your name and your name rather location be given to the call screener, and that will be all. He or she will just pass you straight to us, and then we can take it up from there. All right, do well. Turn down the volume of your radio set, okay, so that we can better enjoy having a conversation with you. All right, let's go on. Johnny is on the line. Johnny, good morning to you. Hello, Johnny. Hello,
good morning.
Good morning, Johnny. Welcome.
Thank you, sir. See, I'm very, very supporting what Wike is doing. Wike is a true party man. State can survive without the national, and national cannot survive without the state. Without Wike standing firm and strong, they will rubbish us. They take us for granted for too long. So 100% I support what Wike is doing. If he open for reconciliation, fine, I congratulate him for that. National cannot be president and cannot be national chairman. That's all about it. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Thank God says that I don't think we need to be overflogging this issue. You must go. The G5 governors have stated their reasons why you should resign. If you is important to Atiku, then he should forget about the G5 governors. That's for thank God at Wegbu. All right, a final caller, 92.3. Good morning, please. Okay, apologies. All right, okay, so I'll wrap up by reading your comments on the subject matter. This one here says, hello, good morning. I don't think the state PDP can go too long without the national. Yes, they may have the state wrapped up, but let's look at the long term. What if the national takes over government? Would it be very easy for them if they are not in tandem? Wouldn't it be a difficult thing to be going to look for money from Abuja when you know you have stepped on toes? They should think beyond just this little quarrel. They can always resolve this quarrel, Emeka says. Well, they're a big family. We've heard the various party members, stalwarts, even Bode George at one point in time coming on various television shows, to reiterate that, look, the PDP is big, it's robust, and it can survive this, little skirmish, if you can call it that. It's just children arguing, in a sense. But whatever it is, this dance is going on, and Nigerians, particularly Rivers people, are paying very close attention. My name is Jude. Hello, Pataka returns. When we come back, we'll be looking for about 3 individuals to try and get their hands on 5,000 naira. I have one of the most difficult tongue twisters ever. Even I have been struggling to get it right in the past day or two. That one is coming up next. Good morning.
You are tuned in to
Nigeria Info.
We'll be right back after this.
No matter what I do.